In this video, I'm going to show you how to use C++ functions. Now I have a program that calculates area of a rectangle. In this program, we have used these set of statements to do that task. In this program, this block of code is given in between the curly braces of the main function. Main is also a function, and main is what we use as the program entry point. That means if we don't have a main method, the program will not run. Instead of writing all the program code within the main function, we can use different functions. And within each and every function, we can add a block of code. To write a function, we will have to follow a syntax which is similar to that of the main function. When you look at the main program, first we have the return type, and then we have the name of the function. After the name of the function, we have parentheses, and then we use braces. Similarly, to write a function, we need return type, function name, parentheses, and then the braces. Let's start to write a function to calculate the area of a rectangle. First of all, I would like to use the return type as void. Void means we are not going to return anything from this function. And then we have to mention the function name. Let's say calculate area. And after writing the name of the function, we have to use parentheses and curly braces to use whatever the statements we need to calculate area of the rectangle. In this function, I haven't used any return statement. The reason is here the return type I have used is void. That means we are not going to return anything from the function. And since we are not going to return anything from the function, we don't need any return statement at the end. Now I'm going to cut the statements or the block of code to calculate area of a rectangle from the main method, and then I'm going to paste it within the calculate area function. Now we have two functions within our program. First is the main function, and the second is the calculate area function. We know when we run the program will always start from the main function. Now, after modifying our program, we have nothing within the main function. Therefore, even if we have a function here as calculate area, it will not be executed because the program will execute only the statements within this main function. Let's try to run and see the result. When we run the program, it will just print process returned 0. Therefore, we will have to create a link to this calculate area function within the main program. This is how we can do that. We can simply mention the name of the function as calculate area and use the parenthesis and semicolon at the end. When we use this line number 6, it will check whether there's a function named as calculate area, and if it is there, it will be executed and gives us result. Now our main function has a task to do, that is to calculate area with help of calculate area function. But there's another important thing that we will have to keep in mind. That is, when line number 6 searches for calculate area, it should be a function that is defined before the main function. In this program, the main method is up there starting from line number 4, and the calculate area method or the function is down here starting from line number 10. If we run the program keeping this order as it is, it will give you an error stating that calculate area is not declared within this scope. Therefore, we can either declare the function or define the function before the main function. To declare the function calculate area, we have to start with the return type, which is void, and then we are going to write the function name as it is, which is calculate area parenthesis, and we have to end it with a semicolon. Here we are not going to add any content because we have defined it here at line number 12. Now line number 4 represents the declaration of calculate area function. Line number 12 represents definition of the calculate area function, and line number 8 is the function call. Let's try to run the program. Now the program runs without any error. Let's give length as 15, width as 10, and then it will display the area as 150. And also, if you do not wish to keep this declaration and the definition separately, you can eliminate this declaration part from here, and then you can simply add the definition part up here before the main function. Now we don't have the declaration part separately. Instead, we have given the full definition here before the main function. Let's try to run the program again. Again, you see it runs without any error. Again, if we add length as 15 and width as 10, it will give the result 150. Therefore, when you create functions, always remember to define it or declare it before the main function.